Hey guys, how's it going? Kyle here. I am doing a quick, just kind of an update. I have been working on a new water system uh, storage location. So used to I had two of these side by side, and so what I'm going to do is have one up here and one down here, and I'm going to just do a quick like how I did this and show you, explain kind of why I did what I did real fast, okay? And then we'll talk about kind of future plans, what I'm thinking about doing. Yeah, give me just a second. I'll flip the camera around and I'll talk to you kind of what I'm thinking here. All right, so first of all, we have a 55-ish. It's actually measured in liters. This thing is. What I had to do first of all is I had to make these very far apart because under here there's a power outlet right there. So the stud is here, which is too narrow. Then the next one out was this right here. So I had to be able to anchor those back posts against the wall. I had to make it way wider than I was planning on. So I was thinking for a second I might even put two. I can fit both barrels underneath and on top. Like I can do that. But then I was realizing, like, why? There's no real reason to do that. I mean, 50 gallons is more than enough. Plus, like, if you put 50 gallons of water in here and then make 50 more gallons here, you can have, 50 gallons, not salt, just RO water, that can be drained into this guy. And then, within 10 hours, you can do, another 50-gallon change. So, for water changes and whatnot. So this still has a little bit of water in here. I muscled it over here. This guy, it is almost full to the brim of salt water, so I can't move him. All of my various tools and crap. So, anyways, but then what I was thinking about doing, I've gotten a hold of Apex, of Neptune Apex, for the controller. And so I'm going to put one over here. I'm going to actually make a shelf that goes all the way across to the wall over there because I desperately need some space for all of that crap. But, so I'm going to put this barrel up here, or one of the two barrels up here once the time comes. I think I'm going to put a partition, a wall here, and that's where the shelf will go all the way across. Okay, so what I was thinking though is in this wall, I was going to put my RO unit right here, and this freezer's going to be going away or like moving, so that won't be there. I'll be able to walk right around here, and I was thinking about putting an actual Neptune module out here. So Apex or Neptune is going to be contacting me this week. I put in a request to BRS, asking them about the Aquabus system and how far can I run it, because like Aquabus is not USB, although it uses the USB cable, and so I asked them first of all about the breakout box, and they said, yeah, the breakout box, you can run the cables 150, a long ways. It doesn't, 50 feet's no problem for it. So I said, okay, great. What about the Aquabus cables? Are they still limited just like USB is to the 15-foot thing? And they said, you know what? No. So we can, the answer is that we can help you. And so they're supposed to contact me. They wanted my email address and all that kind of stuff. So they're going to contact me this week, I'm guessing, to kind of help me out with that. So it would be incredible if I could put a module out here with, even just buying the little quad box with the Aquabus that goes to feed, the brain, and that I can do the power switching and even have a breakout box here and a pH and salinity and all that kind of stuff out here. That would be so good for being able to mix the salt water, being able to do all that type of stuff. I would just be thrilled. So here's let's see if I can get out of the dark. I just put this guy up on little 4x4 pedestals and then made a brace across the back. It's just really dark. And I'll just turn the light on if it will let me do that. Nope, it won't let me do it while I shoot, but that's okay. There's a 2x4 brace that goes across the back to where I can have the plumbing come out from underneath. See if I can brighten it up here a little bit more. Yeah, okay. It doesn't want to. It's just going to lose focus. Yay. So anyways, so I'll have plumbing around here. I'll drill a hole and plumbing. I'll probably actually just come straight out to the side here and have the pump around over here. And so then I'll pump back up to the, I'll pump back into here. This is where we get the mixing of the salt water. I'm going to put a little uniseal here and be able to put a heater through, put another, like a temperature probe, anything like that I wanted to do. But then I can even put float valves in here to where I can activate or know whenever the water level is going up to a certain height, or once it gets past this level, turn this pump on automatically for me so I don't have to do it. And and even a float valve in here to where I know, hey, this water is going on. I could automate a solenoid on the RODI to turn on or off, you know, with that little breakout box. There's just so many options. If I can get the Aquabus out here, it would be so great, since it's about 25 feet that way through the house. So that's the idea. I want to do, this is the saltwater tank, the freshwater tank above. RODI will come in from the inside and be put in here, and I'll feed one RO line to like refrigerator and the sink, and then the other line would hit the DI, and that's where we would go. You don't ever want to drink RODI water. You don't ever want to do that. You can drink RO water, not DI water. That actually pulls ions from your body when you drink it, and that is literally the definition of death. So let's not do that. So anyways, but the DI water is great for aquariums. So putting RODI in here, the drain, you know, draining it down into this location, into this bin, and then also having a tap. I don't know how exactly, I might plumb a tap here to where I can get water from right here if I need it, fresh water. But at the same time, be able to, I think I'm going to also run a DI line straight inside whenever I pull that Aquabus cable. That way, I can actually plumb in a 90 degree valve here, or you know, like a ball valve here, 90 degree. A ball valve, I can plumb a ball valve in here and one in on the inside. So when it's time to fill up the ATO in there, I can actually turn it on, and pump water inside from out here. Straight off the RODI, I might put a couple of little RODI tanks out here that would have 7 gallons or so of storage if I put a couple of them that are under pressure. So I always have that available to me, plus then this not having to pump this inside would be awesome. So that's the gist, that's the idea. I think that's kind of where I want to go with it. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and so shoot me some messages, give me thumbs up, subscribe, all that kind of stuff if you're at all interested. We're about to really get moving on my buddy's 230. We just finished sanding. I figured you guys really didn't care too much about refinishing his stand, which all he did was cut a hole in the top of it and reseal part of it. So, but we'll get picking up on that, and then I might start even a new series with my aquarium. New part of a series. I don't know how to describe it. I might show off what I'm thinking when the time comes. So anyways, thanks guys, and I'll talk to you later.